Best bit for a Monday is, what's your best bit for your Monday?
It's something... I knew it! I nearly broke COVID rules and jumped over your side then. I knew it! I could see, I knew something was happening because everybody was being really weird in here. And you wouldn't look at me.
Oh, dear.
How did you get that there without me knowing?
Because it walked in on its own.
Oh, my God, imagine if it blinked.
She walked in and she climbed up. As you were talking then to me,
How long
she
has she been there
climbed up.
for?
Oh, it's been about 5-10 minutes. Yeah.
If that thing blinks, I will die.
We should explain that this is a company in Portland, in Oregon, to a couple who set up this company, that if you have an old toy or a doll of some sort, they've got old ventriloquist dummies and all sorts of bits and pieces. So if you've got one of those and you're so terrified you can't throw it out, maybe it means something to you, they will then rehome it for you. So they've got a house full of creepy toys.
Waiting to be adopted.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm so easily do that.
You are so on the brink of swearing. You're so close. You are so close to swearing.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Don't push me.
So best bit for a Tuesday, and it has been let's call it a variations of watermelon.
It was. We started off with watermelon, sugar, thigh.
Oh! You've thought about that for 2.5 hours. You've been thinking about that.
Too late, didn't I, to say it on the telly? Well, yeah, so with lovely lady, Emma Jane. She's a weightlifting...
Horse riding.
Horse riding, yes. Very strong lady. And she was taking on this lady called Olga, who came on back in, I can't remember, 2015, 2019.
Can't wait, you're digging all these facts out now. You're right on the ragged edge of being able to remember anything.
I don't even know where I'm pulling them out. Anyway, she was going to beat her challenge. What's it called? Guinness World Record. So she did it today. Anyway, she broke it. Not officially, however.
No, it wasn't official. And my favourite bit, I think, is definitely the fact that somewhere down the line, someone in our legal team said, you have to say on the telly, when you are crushing a watermelon between your thighs, please don't do this at home. It could be dangerous.
Yes. So that was where it started. And then it ended up with watermelon margaritas, watermelon.
I thought you had another joke coming up then.
Watermelon. If I could think of something that rhymes with margarita, I'd say it, but I can't. Give me another 2.5 hours. I'll come back to you.
Oh, it's good. Very good. Watermelon sugar thigh.
I know.
How come?
Thigh. Thigh. That song will never be the just wanna crush it. Just wanna squeeze it.
Oh my God, I love you guys so much. That's just brilliant. Best bit for a Wednesday.
What's your favourite bit,
Well,
Phil?
I actually think, you know, it's like, we do those makeup items, and obviously it's not very often I'll have a go. But I thought, ooh, lip plumper.
It was the tingly bit you were quite
I'm quite interested in the tingles. What it does then is essentially it's someone else's lips in a bottle, not in a good way. When you actually put it on and suddenly you end up not being able to control your own mouth.
It's weird, isn't it? So you put it on, it tingles, and I think there's something like the blood rushes to it, so it plumps your lip up, and then you've almost got like this extra lippage that your mouth's not used to, and then you're trying to say... Well, I discovered if you put that stuff on your lip and you try to say something beginning with P, which when you're saying Vicky Patterson's coming up with her picnics, it's not
Vicky
easy.
Patterson's coming up with a which is what it was. And so we're not allowed our makeup people in here. So lovely Susie has to sit and watch the show downstairs. She made me up in the morning. And so behind the cushion, I've actually got my makeup
little kit,
you see, so it stays behind the cushion all the time. And she texts me to say, oh, you're a bit shiny, could you put some powder on? She actually texted me and said, your lips are a bit pink. Could you put some powder on your lips? So I did.
You powdered your lips?
Oh, I've got it. I've actually kept it.
It was weird, that stuff.
Best bit for a Thursday, our new game, Make Simon Calder Blush.
So we were coming at the break and we were talking about, I can't really remember, we were talking about a guest that we had coming up later on the show, and it was the fact that over lockdown, more people had watched porn than had tuned in to watch the news. And just before we were coming at our break, I said, and more people watching the news than ever during lockdown because of obviously what we're going through.
There were a lot of people watching the news.
A lot of people.
And so we then made ourselves laugh. I came out of the break, then thought we ought to explain why we're laughing. And as we were talking about porn, we suddenly realised that, of course, Simon Calder is sitting on the edge of the sofa, watching and thinking, I hope they're not going to throw to me, and I hope this is not my item. It's his face, it's his eyes, it's his eyebrows. It's just precisely beautiful. Are you all right there, Simon?
Get to you in a minute.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Right, Freedom Day, just brilliant.
So good,
Just brilliant.
so good. Oh, Simon.